I also hate pollution.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
+5 respect for
15.
Eco Warrior faction.
I'm Green Party, man. I'm Green Party. Please.
Save the turtles, bro.
Save the turtle.
This cat one-shot is the most heinous betrayal and morally compromising action I've seen in a campaign, and I run supervillain games.
No, but like, what at charisma? What am I doing?
Wisdom saving throw. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I swear to God, I'm gonna murder you, Maddie. Okay. 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 Wisdom. Fuck me.
Oh no.
No, so this is what happens. Ready? I go, come out, and then I hear put him back. I go, radio.
Yeet.
And then I go, yeet.
Eldritch blast to the face at the werewolf. I refuse to flinch.
And a nat 20. Critical hit.
I'm just gonna reach out, grab him in the face, and just.
Another 21 points of force damage.
Oof.
Do you want to tell them or should I?
It's not looking good, chat.
Oh no.
Toddleheim
Oh no.
drops to 0.
Not monetizing the video, everybody. We've gone down this.
We might as well get it over with.
Yeah, just get all. It has to all be in this VOD.
We're all out now.
No,
The violence, the
It's gonna be the
scooty
most wild
pooping, get it
episode.
over with.
Oh shit, that too?
Oh, yeah,
No, wait until after. Wait until you graduate. I lied.
But Dad.
Dad, you can't date until you're 25, young lady.
Garnet, why does Merrick have authority over the tribes of Ocarthal? How can he manipulate them?
DM question. What's the tribes of Carthel again?
The
That's
dragon
right.
tribes,
No.
the 10 dragon tribes.
Oh. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not very lore versed, okay?
No, that's fine, that's
20
fine.
Into, by the way.
By the way, Merrick's a dragon. One of it. Oh yeah, the dragon tribes.
Oh yeah, okay. The math is not mathing up right now.
I know you're alone, just like me.
Get voided, moron.
Oh, excellent, excellent drawing.
Can anyone read these runes?
I don't speak primordial.
Waves the crypto boy's body. This one yours?
I'm Fiat.
Yeah, this is the crypto boy.
Yes, that one's ours. You can just go ahead and leave him there.
Oh, okay. Drops him.
Also, disclaimer, chat, also not dead.
So do I see both Crystal Pirate and Artificer?
Yes, and 4 ninjas.
Which one of you two is more important? Or who's the boss?
Hey, who's the biggest bully at school? Which one of you is it?
Just a pirate like
Here.
floats.
secret base.
He's standing on
Punch
this like little
Rodriguez.
crystal thing, and he's just floating there, looking at you with all these colorful crystals floating around him.
I guess I'm the majority share owner, so that would be me.
Alright, I attack whoever said that. Who said that?
Do minor illusion and create a top hat, milady. Just like just walk 10 feet away and then
You need her.
She's so angry.
If you ever milady me, I will punch you in the face.
You'd have to be a lady first for me to milady you.
Excuse me?
Nothing, Grandmaster. I would never dream of disrespecting you in that way.
Memory and the form, physical or otherwise, of the Internal Revenue Service.
I'm gonna kill the IR. I'm gonna
Justice, the IRS.
My kind have a very particular set of laws on violence. We call it our terms of service. Despite what my terms of service.
Here, what the fuck is that?
Don't worry about that. Oh no, actually, I you can worry about that now. I mentioned it. That's the nigh invulnerable kraken that shipwrecked you on this island. What? Yeah, but he's fine now. He's just minding his own business, chilling, going around in the ring.
Okay. He's friendly, right?
I'll get back to you on that one, Haruka.
Wait! Don't switch the.
I love you, and I always have. Even though you killed me, I thought our relationship would grow into something so beautiful that neither of us would be able to stop that love or passion.
Wait, hold on. Just wait, don't go into the light yet. Like, hold him like up my arms as he's on fire. Oh god, this kind of hurts a little bit. We could have been friends. We really could have. But I just want you to know that even in your death, you will be remembered because I have a new line of cryptocurrency coming out.
Wait, you what?
They're called NF trinkets.
Oh god, fucking kill me now, please.
Alex melts away and vanishes, replaced by Cyrus.
In handcuffs?
Yes. Yes.
He.
Except that his eyes are wrong. They're filled with piercing blue light.
Oh damn, this room is about to get good.
Got blue eyes too.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check for me, please.
What an excellent time to use a Raidspiration.
All right, yeah, let's just go ahead and knock that one off immediately.
Oh, we're starting strong, boys and girls.
Oh, no, you get the double ones. It's not me anymore.
What am I, Alex?
Do you have any more nonsense in your bag of tricks?
Yeah, I do have 2 extra.
I just
lucky
want to
die.
test. Yeah, it's a you problem.
Okay, here's my lucky die. That one's better. It's a skill issue. What can I say?
Skill issue.
Okay, so Leg Day impersonates the boyfriend. Is that why they broke up?
Oh my god.
I'm thinking this is afterwards. Oh my
god.
Oh, I'm just putting it on the table. You don't have to go with it. I'm just putting it on the table.
I don't know if that would end up in being friends as much as being.
That's gonna
annihilated.
derail the crap out of this game.
But is it though? Well, you know,
We're gonna turn absolute power into a dating sim.
You turn into a girl and bait him into doing something. So
I'll
we
just
end
like,
up
yeah.
bonding.
A loyalty test.
You loyalty test the ex-boyfriend.
Wait, what if I like? You know how they do this on TikTok?
Yeah,
Yes.
they set it up, and you guys are like in on it. And
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Bargo here to smash things. Bargo gonna smash corn into pieces. Bargo have fork with lot of muscles.
Bargo have loose grasp of grammar.
Bargo went to fighting school. Not grammar school.
Fair enough.
We have reached 100% kiss boy density after they attack each other.
If I was hungry,
Yeah.
and I kind of feel like I am hungry, and I kind of feel like each of you would fit in my mouth, so I'm probably just gonna eat you. But that just seems.
I mean, no. I mean, like, what else do you want to eat besides me? That's it. I'm gonna blast them. Oh, for fuck's sake!
And I'm gonna start with Miss Doubtfire over here.
Roll for initiative, please.
Son of a bitch! There is no way I can.
So, what does the hungry dark feel like? Do you smell anything?
I don't know if it's what I'm smelling, but it often smells a little bit like baked goods.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That does not.
Cinnamony?
Ariana, no.
It's called the hungry dark.
Not hungry for the food. Hungry for dark.
But it's weird that it smells like something good. If it's
Wait,
supposed to be bad.
Are you hungry dark affiliate too? Ariana?
Huh?
Because you smell food all the time.
But I'm just hungry. I don't think I'm dark.
The Arbiter makes his way out of this portal, launches into the sky with his wings. Acolytes! You have come for dungeons and dice and death matches. And I have returned to satiate your bloodlust. As you look at each other in the sands of the arena, you've been here before. You were here that day. You know what happens in this arena. You know what is next. You know what you must do. Welcome to D20 Deathmatch.
That I would be among a band of misfits. Unfortunately, I missed that train, but I'm here now. On an adventure. My abilities include licking my butt and stretching. That's all.
You will come in most handy.
I don't need hands to do that.
You want some Zaza?
What's a Zaza?
The only thing that you notice, Garnet, is just like little touches of frost, just the barest remnants of frost underneath where the books were.
Oh, nuh-uh. Wait, is this having Herald vibes of Frost origin?
No. This isn't black ice. This is not Agathissian ice.
You will forever pay for what you have done, Garnet. I will punish you with ice cream pies. What? This is amateur hour.
No, that was.
Give me a stroke over here. I'm seeing enough of this shit. I'm going to bed. Fuck this. I don't want to go to bed, actually. I don't want to do anything.
I think I like panned up my map and I saw that Bronx Kirby was just engulfed.
Fire! Oh, God! I rolls to not be on fire!
I think you'll.
And why is Garnet upset?
Because I'm gonna die alone out of the lore.
Don't you have like an arranged marriage?
No, that doesn't count.
Wait, you have an arranged marriage?
I'm in no such relationship that's been null and voided. The terms of the contract are canceled. I'm gonna be alone.
Right? If you have a gate open, it's a two-way street. So they could just come right back through. Go ahead.
Okay, that's like a bad roll, but like
I think I could help with that.
Like if someone just heals me as I'm doing it, like I could keep this going all day.
What have I done? Okay, Avalor.
I could probably seal it one way, the gate.
I can at
When I
least
was
get
studying
25.
last night, I learned how to create a kind of a bridge that can support my friends but won't let my enemies step upon it. If I just cast it vertically in front of the gate, they couldn't move back through it.
Ooh.
What are they cooking?
Let them cook.
I just remembered. This is the wrong deck of cards.
That's a great excuse.
I left the correct one just outside.
We're not dead. Hi, everybody. Coriander Society Adventures, Tuesday night show, 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons, dimension hopping, genre bending, lasers and swords and stuff like that. I'm tormented by gnomes. I'm the game master. I am joined by Josie and LaFawn. Josie, what's new with you? Wait, no, you're over there. What's new with you?
You know, pretty much overworking myself, but
living the
That's
life.
not. I said new.
suppose.
I said new. I said new.
I got to do a job where I was monitoring for a protected fly, which is a new one for me.
Ooh, interesting.
Never done endangered flies before, so that's a new
That actually
one.
sounds kind of hard.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad because it was an overnight job.
Mhm.
So like it wasn't really like there was really nothing to see. We just happened to be within the boundary of potential protected land. So
Mhm.
it was just a matter of making sure nobody stepped on potential like little fly holes. So
Got it. Okay. You go around with like toothpick flags and put them in the little fly holes, or
yeah. Well, big
Right.
flags.
Okay, big
But,
flags. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Fortunately, I didn't see any. So mostly I got to spend most of the work time watching a bunch of guys climb the same electric pole and also look for spiders, which was fun.
Okay. All right. Well, that's new. LaFawn, what about you? You're over here. LaFawn, what about you?
I also like because my camera's mirrored. I'm looking off into the distance, pondering the realities of we live in. What's new with me? Not much. I did join a book club and started. So now I've been reading a book with the book club, which is fun.
Yeah.
What you reading?
Right now we're reading Red Rising.
Oh, I've wanted to read that one. I heard it's really good.
So far, I'm only in chapter 20, I think, which is like about a third of the way through. It's interesting. He's a good writer. We'll see how much I'm on board as we continue through. At the stage we're at, he's sort of losing me in terms of like the pivot that happened, but it's not bad. It's just not what I entered expecting, and then not what I also was given in the first like 10, 15 chapters either. So we'll see what
How
happens.
often do you like read the whole book and then meet, or do you like hit certain points?
Read the whole book and then
okay. Are you preparing to just like go full firebrand at the meeting and just be, lay it down?
Well, it's virtual, so we're not there's no physical firebranding happening, but
yeah, you can have like, and here's my PowerPoint breakdown
Yeah.
on why all these points are bad.
it's a little bit more casual than that. But I will be. I have a feeling I will be the contrarian in the group. Fun fact: one of the members is one of our former compatriots, Beatdown.
Oh, sick!
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I figured it'd be some of the
usual
crowd.
suspects. Yeah.
Usual suspects, exactly. Speaking of suspects, last time on Coriander Society Adventures, our heroes boarded the most advanced technomagical ship ever created by 3 different cultures from 2 different universes and soared off faster than light in search of a black hole. They found a black hole, but they also found an anomalous object orbiting it, a small nickel iron asteroid in which they found an alien facility, an unknown species, and an unknown but presumably astronomically ancient time period. It is filled with bizarre architecture and devices that have no cultural grasp for our heroes, as well as a space drake, which they killed, and then they found a space drake, a young space drake, a larval space drake, which we ended with them plotting how to bring it on board so you can love it and call it Squishy, and it shall be your Squishy.
We are forcefully fostering.
It's a rescue. We call it rescue.
Rescue. Yes, rescue.
It's a rescue drake. Why go to a breeder when you can rescue?
It's true.
If I recall correctly, you were planning on Hulwyn, the chaotic good Arborian celestial, who is accompanying you on your trip, who can turn into a ball of light and move very fast, not as fast as like a ship, because it's not actual light, because it's not superluminal. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is she can turn into a ball of light and fly out of the ship without dying. And she can cast Charm Monster. And I believe you had some sort of a plan involving Charm Monster.
Yeah, we're gonna charm monster and then have her bring it into the ship into one of the storage
Vaults.
chambers.
Mm-hmm.
18, I believe, was the ones. Yeah, so vaults.
Okay, so here is the main drive part of the ship. Here is the, hold on, I have to use this. Here is the disk section if we're talking Star Trek. And then on the bottom floor, not the bottommost floor. Yeah, I think it's the bottommost floor. In the vehicle bay, there are these sealed vaults that can contain creatures and keep them alive. Now, I don't think she can cast... Oh, wait, no, it's a spell-like ability. That's what we established. She can cast her spell-like abilities, including Charm Monster, when she's in orb form. She just can't cast her spells, which are also spells, like spell-like abilities, but actual spells. Anyways, I think that's all there was to it. She was just going to fly out as a ball of light. You were going to you're going to siphon off the atmosphere in Area 17, mag lock the vehicle, open the thing, and lure it in. Okay,
Yeah, we chose the vault so that we wouldn't have it to go. It wouldn't have to go through. A, it was purpose built for stuff like that, and B, so that we wouldn't have to damage our scientific apparatus and our workbenches.
Yes. Okay. This might be as simple as, hold on, an imperfection. The imperfection has been addressed. This might be as simple as it rolls a save. If it blows it, it comes with.
Oh, here's a question.
Far away.
Does I can't remember. Can I cast spells? No, because I would need the. I was gonna say, can I cast spells through my drone? But we already went over that with.
You would have to multi-class into wizard and take the techno mage specialty.
Yeah.
And
So
I don't know
no,
how many levels you'd have to take. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. No, that's fine then.
Okay. Also, we discussed the fact that the ship has 4 drones, which are armed, not super well armed because they're set up for surveys and such. They are not sentient, but they are highly advanced on board, emulated intelligence, and they can be sent on complex tasks and do basic decision making and then return to base. They were designed to be used for planetary surveys, but they could also be used for exploration like this. That being said, your cheap-ass drone is better in this situation because you've already
More
lost
disposable.
several. Exactly. Okay.
You can rebuild those, right?
Yeah.
Hulwyn melts into a shimmering prismatic sphere that passes out of the ship. On your command, Manda begins siphoning off the atmosphere, locks down all the bulkheads in that area, and starts siphoning off the atmosphere into tanks with a hissing sound, making sure that the mag locks for the vehicle are thoroughly powered. Your last remaining drone is able to follow Hulwyn as she zooms through the whole place, having partially explored it when she went on her little, I'm going to do something and not tell you, but mostly having watched the footage that you've been piping in from your drones to the bring it up on screen. He passes through the first tunnel through the gravity barrier that keeps things, that would keep in an atmosphere if there was any. Floats past the mysterious metal thingy that changes and vibrates depending on what light is there. And since she casts some light, it starts humming, I believe, a higher pitched frequency when her light falls on it. Zooms through there into the room where the Drake, because there's only, I think, 3 rooms that offshoot from the central room. 4 total if you include the antechamber. Floats into that room where the nearly blind larval Drake can be found. And then a series of reassuring musical tones and half-spoken words flow out, despite the near complete lack of atmosphere. Hulwyn's words can still be heard. They pass over the larval creature, soothing it, calming it, making it associate this ball of light with good things. A 16. All right, the first one fails. It sort of rouses and starts making noises and sort of looking around. Feed me, Seymour. The good news is, she can just do it again. A 14. What's the DC on your saves? What's a stat block on this creature? I'm going to roll one more time, just in case. Because she can do it 3 times. And a 6. All right. She's used at least 2, and she's used a Schrodinger's charm monster. Because I have to look up the thing in a different book. And so if it becomes relevant, then we can go to that and decide whether or not that's the case. At last, it associates this light it can barely see with good things, which means food. And so it starts floating out, sort of wriggling through space via unknown methods, unknown forms of propulsion or locomotion. She drifts like a will-o-wisp, leading a traveler to its doom, but the exact opposite. And the thing winds through the ancient beyond recognition alien structure, pushes with some resistance through the gravity field. It needs a little bit of encouragement, some musical chimes and flares of color from Hulwin's prismatic form. And when it's confirmed, Manda activates the door, and, well, Gnosis activates the door, and it lowers, revealing the rear vehicle bay. She floats into one of the larger vaults. The creature follows her, bumping several times into things and testing it with its jaws. So she has to, it's distracted when it hits something. It's like, is this food? And she goes, no, over here, over here. And she's able to lead it into the cargo bay and then shut the door.
Oh God, do we know what a space drake eats?
Anything. We've actually talked about this last time.
That's right.
Yes. It's been living here for an unknown period of time where there's no vegetable or animal matter. But when a dragon eats, most of the time when a dragon eats inorganic material, that will sustain it, but it's not nearly as energy dense as organic matter.
While Hulwin is out in the asteroid bringing in, can we furnish the vault with like food and stuff so that when it gets in, we don't have to like open the door up again?
Yeah, that's fine. Your team is going to start doing analysis on it so they can better understand its behavioral patterns. I'm pretty sure the Esper can read its thoughts. You're going to have a very big leg up on figuring out how the hell this thing works and the best way to take care of it. Congratulations. You have bagged a space drake.
I think this is the first animal we've, or non
yes,
bipedal entity we have convinced to follow us.
You do have a tendency to do that.
What do we name
I don't put this at my feet. There's
What do we name it? Do we wait for a little bit to see what kind of personality it has and then name it?
I think like looking through the monitors as Hulwin brings it in, it's your thing. You can call it what you want.
Manda is referring to it as Specimen 001.
That is very organized.
I like the implication that the expectation is that we're going to need at least 3 digits.
Well, have you brought in any alien artifacts from this thing with your drones? I don't think you've retrieved anything.
We haven't retrieved anything yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Then yeah, this is Specimen 01. If you take like a rock, that's Specimen 002. So
oh, okay, that's
you don't necessarily, it's not that you're necessarily going to this is Penelope. She's our sausage roll. She's a very good girl.
Oh, is she a foster or a perm?
She's a medical foster.
Oh,
Yeah. She was like at her adoption appointment when Radioki, thank you for 45 months. when we realized that she was jaundiced. Like she went from looking fine to being jaundiced, and so she's the only one of her litter who's still here. She's been here for like over a year. She's doing much much better. It turns out she had not toxoplasmosis but histoplasmosis.
Oh.
Which
Does she have different colored paws?
I don't think so. I think it's just the light.
Oh, it must be the lighting. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a pretty even coat of this sort of blue-gray color. Let me see if I can get you any. Is that purr coming through?
Uh-huh. Oh, what a good kitty.
She has a doctor's appointment soon, so we can check her liver levels and stuff and see if she's good. And if she is, then she's going to be adoptable.
Yay!
She's ridiculously affectionate and a huge pain in the ass.
Those usually go hand in hand with cats. You kind of need one. You can't really have one without the other.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Speaking of which, now that you've captured this thing, what's your next move? There's one room that your drones haven't explored. You
Oh,
haven't
that's right.
collected anything from inside there, and the black hole is, just chilling. A couple of AU that way.
Yeah. I mean, because we haven't explored that final room, we should probably do that, and then I would like to try and take some stuff because I don't think we can explore it physically, right?
You have spacesuits.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, absolutely. They wouldn't send you without spacesuits.
Okay.
The big debate about last time was not who can go in there. It's what's the most efficient, least risky way to go in there, and it was Huel.
Yeah.
Because I think the alternative was Medwithin putting on a spacesuit, going for EVA.
Yeah, so let's explore that final room with the drone just to kind of get a sense of where everything is.
Right.
Question for the GM: would a touch-based spell work through the spacesuit?
Yes. And the reason I say that is because touch-based spells work through gauntlets. If you're wearing armor, there's no rule about it. So I think that follows.
Because the comprehend languages spell is a touch-based spell. So I think of all the people on the ship, I'm the most equipped to handle unknown communications or untranslated communications, I guess.
Right.
So that might actually be, depending on what we see in this last room, that might be an option to just kind of get a sense of what this place is and what it's about.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, hi. I'm getting a hug again. He's one of the only cats that straight up gives hugs. Whether you're ready for it or not. Okay. Where is the... Okay, there is... Right? The Drake has made this as comfortable for itself as it can. Unfortunately for historians, this remodeling involved eating everything in the chamber. But there are a few small items in here. Been running some 3-5. I almost said roll a spot check. Roll perception check through your drone.
Wow.
Okay. The objects that you see in here almost certainly did not originate. They do not seem culturally linked at all.
Okay.
Most of the things in here are worthless. Dented shields or metal hull plates. But there's a golden chalice studded with moonstones, a silver-plated helmet with a huge emerald set in the brow, a length of heavy gold chain, a bloodstone the size of a human fist, and a small box made from beaten gold.
Wow. Okay. My homunculus has a strength of, my drone has a strength of 4. Can it carry anything?
It can carry 60 pounds, I think.
Okay.
Because I believe the formula is 15 times your strength score.
Okay.
So it can ferry items back and forth, definitely.
What's a bloodstone, by the way? That's something that's outside my lexicon.
Type of gemstone.
Okay.
Yeah, if you Google it, it should pop up. It's a aggregate material. So it's got one type of mineral and then with flecks of red in it.
Oh, interesting.
The one that I saw was dark green with flecks of red, which looks kind of cool. It's an opaque stone. It's not translucent.
Got it. Oh, it's a heliotrope. Okay.
Okay, sweet. Now you know. All right. Well, that makes it easier.
Cool. Okay, I think the box is the box of gold light enough to be carried.
Yeah, it's very small.
Okay, I think that's probably the thing that like stands out the most to me off the rip, right? I mean, I'll pose the question to the bridge. Like, it's not. I'm not just like telling my drone to do this. Like, what is
right?
What does the crew think is a thing to like bring back? Considering these, you said none of this looks like it belongs to this area.
Yeah, culturally, these look way more recognizable than the alien technology and architecture of this facility. You get no objections on the matter of the ring. The only comments you would get would be, why not take all of it?
I mean, I'll carry up to whatever the limit of my drone is. It's not, you know, yeah, I just don't know how much 60 pounds would be of the materials there.
Then yeah, you can take a few items, and if you just ferry back and forth, you can get all of it.
Okay.
It's just
while
take
it's
a few
doing
minutes.
Yeah, while it's doing that, I would like to the crew. I would like to explore this because I think getting a translation of what's happening on that antechamber would be interesting. And it looks like there isn't any obvious pitfalls going in there now.
Gnosis fully supports this. Exploration is part of its mission and part of the mission. And this will be a small delay, chronologically insignificant compared to mission completion. As long as we don't sustain any casualties.
Hey, it'll just be me. And if I die, then
do you want to go alone, or you want to take an away team?
No, I think an away team makes sense.
Are you contemplating something, Belarus? Okay.
I guess we'll wait. Let's explore the items first. Because get like preliminary. Oh yeah, we just get a quick sense of what those things are, and then I can go in with the away team to kind of translate that first chamber.
Okay, you've got great analytical equipment to scan it for radiation, magic, like anything. Carbon dating doesn't work. That only works on Earth. But it takes about an hour to do the analysis, and it would actually go faster because the computer and your scanners and stuff can like read things really, really quickly. But you have to do a little decontamination and all that stuff. They all seem to be completely inert, no microbacteria, anything like that. And they appear to be what they are. The only object that radiates any magic is the gold box. Inside of it, you find a simple white gold ring, which is reading as magical.
I mean, beyond just the machines, I can also just ritually cast Identify. So taking the 10 minutes part as part of the group, yeah, I'll throw Identify on there as well.
Great. That is a ring of truth.
Okay.
If you put it on, you will explode. It assists with sussing out lies, basically.
Gotcha.
Oh, that took me. I was like, really? That's what a ring of truth. That's not what a ring of truth does. And then I was like,
the truth hurts.
Well, the truth hurts one of us is the thing.
Yeah, you can put it on. You'd be completely fine.
I wonder what that would look like. A compulsive, like a not a compulsive, because that implies that there is, that it can be stopped shortly. A heretical liar versus a magical truth. I've also never been in a zone of
when a
truth.
heretical liar meets a
immovable
magical
object.
truth.
Yeah, this is literally the exactly so. Okay,
Can God make a rock too big for him to carry?
Okay, if we have all the stuff, we'll like catalog it, put it appropriately, and then get the away team ready to kind of go forth.
And by catalog it, I mean someone who's not me. Please write it down.
Yeah. What is the totality of the stuff? It was the Ring of Truth. Ring of Truth
in a beaten gold box. So that's two separate items. And let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
Bloodstone, the size of a human fist. Length of heavy gold chain.
Is this like start wearing it like some sort of?
We pity the fool. Length of heavy gold chain. A silver-plated helmet with a huge emerald set in the brow.
Okay.
And a golden chalice studded with moonstones. And I would like you to also record where you found this. So when you say, hey, what's that? You know, what do we do with that chalice? And my brain just goes beep, 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 beep. We have a solution.
Maybe we should write a date then.
If you write today's date, that actually would probably, in real life, the real life date. I don't have star date up for you. So apologies about that.
All right. That's all collected.
And Boigness is
my immersion.
This is a dragon's hoard. This is a king's ransom right here. If I didn't know how much this thing cost, I would say, turn around. We're good. We're done.
Does he
Mission
know
successful.
anything about this stuff?
Oh, well, I mean, you've got to remember, I've only been to a handful of different worlds, and the multiverse is a very, very large place. I
Okay,
can
so
tell
he
you-
doesn't recognize any
No,
of like these.
no, I
Okay.
just know that they're worth a lot of gold.
And then I point to like a coffee machine. This could pay for that.
Oh, I think you could do a little bit more than that.
And then I look. You look under the coffee machine. It turns out there's like an entire greenhouse that's growing coffee. No, that's what I mean. It's like it's a little bit more expensive than you first think.
That makes the numbers a little bit more complicated. I'll have to have my people run the numbers on that for you. All right. There were a few other alien artifacts, and you were considering an away team mission. Who would you like to put on your away team?
Me for sure. Because I kind of need to be the one to cast the spell. I guess who else wants to volunteer?
Let's see. Go ahead and report to the where's the airlock?
If Delirious wants to, if you want to go, then I think we just need to take maybe one other person. I was thinking like Zomkug maybe.
In case we need somebody that needs to beat stuff. I agree.
So I'm clicking. I think if Manda would like to go as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And that'll be the four of us in a away team. I think is probably enough.
Okay.
Especially because we still have my drone on tied up to the ship systems, so people can see what we're seeing.
Yes. And all the suits have like audio visual body scanners. They are, I'd say they're not too fancy, but they're spacesuits. You know, that's pretty fancy in and of itself. All right. We don't necessarily need the battle map for this, but I am going to drag the four of you over to the airlock on the battle map. And there we go. Just to keep straight who is on the away team. And I forget where the damn airlock is.
What does the purple dots on our characters mean?
That was like Bardic Inspiration, I think.
Okay, right.
So that's definitely worn off, but screw it. I'm just going to put you in the vehicle bay. All right.
I mean, if it's worn off, I'll just give it again.
So do keep in mind that the spacesuits pretty significantly impede your movement and flexibility. They are not as bulky as a NASA spacesuit. They are far more streamlined than that, but they still reduce your move speed and your dexterity saving throws and stuff like that.
Okay. Also, these are the airlocks up here.
Which area? Oh, area 12.
12.
Thank you. Yeah, the drones are in there though right now, so, you know, piss off. Okay.
I come aboard my ship. I know where things are located.
Excellent. You emerge from the airlock And this is not the first time you've experienced zero gravity, but it might be the first time that you've experienced it like this, microgravity. Because the astral plane doesn't feel the same way. Because of the ability for your mind to control the flow of gravity, give you your own unique gravity. Here it's just stomach's floating, that top of the roller coaster feeling, and it just won't go away. Your suits have micro thrusters, and they're fairly efficient, but they will run out eventually. So for this whole EVA, you should be fine. But if you like got separated and had to go for a while, that would be a bad thing.
Got it.
The four of you embark towards the tunnel. The portal on the outside, again, about 20 feet across. As you start entering it, you feel a slight resistance. Until, once you get to the peak of it, it slows your movement down by 5 squares to 20. But aside from that, you sort of right through it. You are now in the chamber, and these also have night vision, by the way, so you have dark vision while you're wearing the suit. A roughly spherical space, some 30 feet in diameter. The walls of this chamber are coated with dust deposited over the millennia, but through the patina, you can see strange murals on the walls of totally alien landscapes. These are the ones that look like they were designed for a creature with a different range of wavelengths that it can see. The three-pointed star is here in several places, and there are the 2 artifacts that you've seen. The light vibrating metal and the geometric pattern made from razor-sharp pieces of metal. And there are 3 passages out of here, plus the one behind you.
Okay. Is there any language on the wall?
No. Okay. There is the 3-pointed star symbol, but that is it.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna try casting Identify on the tuning fork, for want of a better term. See if that gives me anything at all.
Okay. It has no magical properties.
Okay. Inspecting the 3-pointed star, I will have cast because it lasts for an hour. I will have cast comprehend languages on the ship, just so I don't have to do it while I'm here. You said it goes ever smaller into it. Like essentially, it's a 3-pointed star. Then on top of the 3-pointed star is another one
Not
smaller.
here. This is not the fractal star.
Okay,
that's in the next room over.
Okay.
The central chamber, because you're at one of the 4 points. Yeah. You have to go into the central chamber, then it branches out to the other 3. So
Got it.
I did slightly lie to you there, but you know,
that's fine.
When would I ever lie? It's your job.
I'd like to take a picture or like a recording of the murals so we can study them when we're. But I would also like to go up to them quickly and see if there's anything set in relief in it or any carvings into it that may affect the rendition of it, right? Because there's something different between like if you look at a carving, for example, via a video, it is very different than like holding it in your hand kind of thing. So I just want to make sure we're not missing anything from the recording when we study it later.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. Josie, is there anything you wish to do in this chamber?
No, I guess I'll also investigate. But mostly I'm just like kind of like a little lost. Being in space is kind of disorienting, I guess.
Very much so.
But yeah, let's see. Let's see if there's anything I can find. Oh, that Yasmeen has not found. Wow. Oh. Probably not.
Correct. Probably not. They
Yeah.
appear to be two-dimensional insofar as, except for, the molecular depth of paint.
And they are
However-
painted on the wall, right?
Yes. I don't know if painted is the correct term, but they are not. They are a layer on top of the wall. They are an artistic layer on top of the wall.
The reason I was asking is because I would like to, if there is like a corner or something that's already like fading or chipping, scrape off like a sample of it to study
Okay.
later.
Add that to your inventory. Include the date and the location.
Okay. I have an entire page that's just the inventory now in my
Good.
in my
Good.
notes from this place. I mean, specifically. Now that we're in the physical space of it, is there a chance to kind of glean an idea of what sort of entity would use a space? So, what a vague shape of a creature would be to use a space like this?
Roll a science check.
That is a shockingly bad roll.
The odds that they are bipedal are extremely low. It's difficult to say because you don't know if there was an atmosphere here. There definitely was never gravity here. Like this structure was not designed for gravity. So the question is, were these creatures sort of floating around in 0G? Were they normally a terrestrial type of creature that walks upon the ground and relies on gravity? Are they a different type of species with a different form of locomotion? All you've really been able to nail down right now is that they are not bipeds, or were not bipeds.
Because we did see that very weird saddle, right?
Yeah, which coincidentally is in one of the further rooms. So if there isn't anything more to be gleaned from here, man, this tuning fork is driving me insane. I want to know how it works or what it's for. And the star itself is not magical either in nature.
Correct. There's no magic detected in this room at all.
Got it. Can we hear the sound while we're here?
Hold on. I must check my notes.
The fun thing about fantasy science is that sometimes the physics works really well, and sometimes you'd be like, yeah, no, we hand wave that part away.
So I think the way this adventure was originally written, you didn't have spacesuits. You had crystals that created an air radius. And therefore, because of that, things were audible.
Okay.
You can measure the vibrations and translate it into sound with like a laser.
Got it.
Which is totally what you've been doing the entire time.
Let's say theoretically, I don't know if I would. If I had my mandolin on me over top my spacesuit, would that vibrate the strings?
No, because there'd be no vibration medium. Right? Like there has to be a medium for it to pass through.
Right. Oh.
Now, you can still inspire people and use musical-based effects, but you have to sing them over the radio.
Mime them. How does one mime? I believe in you. You got this.
Interpretive dance, spacesuit edition.
What would you like to do?
don't know. Space physics are hard.
There are 3. I'll make this a little bit simpler. There are 2 alien objects in this room. There's
Mhm.
the tuning plate, and there's the razor art, we'll call it. And there are 4 exits from this room. One is the way you came. One leads into the dragon's den, which you have looted. Actually, no, you're still in the front chamber. You have to go to the central chamber. It's really easy right now. I keep forgetting that.
What happens when you touch the plate?
The tuning plate,
Yeah.
depending on how much light is currently shining on it, your finger buzzes. Because that's a medium for it to pass. Vibrations can pass through your suit and your bones and stuff. So you feel it. You wouldn't really
Is
hear
there
it.
any way to
super
take a
well,
sample of this metal without affecting the construction of the thing?
The construction of the thing is a big plate.
But also, like, if you like take a piece off a mirror, you break the mirror. So
But it's metal. It's not glass.
And you don't necessarily have to break the glass. If you scrape the paint off the back of it, it's still a huge pane of glass. But
I'm just saying you can take a piece off of it without shattering it.
okay. But we have no way of knowing if that'll like damage its properties.
Correct. This is a completely alien object. You believe?
I think we'll leave
that-
it then. I
Okay.
don't want to damage because we don't know what it does. So,
Mhm.
Whatever it end up might being. Did Dealers have a thought?
There, I touched the plate. Is there a rhythm or anything to the vibration that it's?
Well, as you cast a shadow over it from whatever light is here, the tone changes.
Mhm.
It becomes lower in pitch and it drops in volume. So the more light is on it, the louder it is and the more high pitched it is. There's no rhythm. It is very much like a tuning fork.
Okay.
It's just like a constant tone.
I assume that we have flashlights on our spacesuits that get fairly bright, right?
Yes.
What happens if we shine it full force on the thing?
Well, if you were listening to it, it would be very loud and very high pitched. However, it would still be in the audible range.
Okay. Yeah, let's go further in.
Okay. You enter the central chamber. Your light glints off something metallic ahead. This is the large 3-pointed star, perhaps 6 feet across, hanging unsupported in the center of the chamber. This is the fractal star, where each point has another 3-pointed star after that's much, much smaller. And each of those has one that's much, much smaller, and you don't know how far that goes.
Okay. And it's just suspended, motionless in.
Correct.
With no apparent
anchor of any kind.
Okay. And the points of the star don't go out infinitely to. They basically stay within, because it gets smaller as it kind of goes through. It doesn't go towards the end of the chamber, right?
Yeah, it does. If it does so at such a microscopic scale that you can't see it.
Okay. We can still operate around it though, right? Like it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will take care to like move away from wherever the lines theoretically would be, just in case.
All right.
And this too is a metal we're not familiar with.
Correct.
Okay.
You could try and touch it. What happens when you touch one of those stars?
Do you do that?
Yes.
Okay. Roll dexterity saving throw, both of you.
Oh no!
27 and a 15, Lamau.
Wee.
Okay.
Hey, that's good for me. Also, my dexterity is pretty high apparently.
Yeah.
What? I have a plus. I have my dexterity score is a 1. So to have a 7 in a saving throw is strange.
Are you proficient?
I am proficient. But
Did
even still, there's
gear,
something
you had
added
that
to
gear
it.
installed, didn't you? You have did you?
Oh,
Was
that's
it
right, I do.
cybernetics
Yes,
you
yes,
had
yes.
installed?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Light blossoming all around you. The rock walls glow with a cold, harsh light, and the entire outpost surges around you. The whole rock shakes. You, Levon,
Yeah.
are bounced against one of the walls.
Okay.
You take 5 damage.
Correction, my shield takes 5 damage.
Your shield takes 5 bludgeoning damage. That was a good purchase. The jolting stops, but the light continues. It's as bright as daylight. The entire wall surface of every chamber glows like daylight. And that is all.
What happens if I touch it again?
Give me a moment.
Sorry, Yasmeen.
The scientific process.
I'll fucking do it again.
We got to see how it works.
The light slowly fades.
Interesting. But nothing else moves.
Correct.
What if I touch one of the smaller ones?
Commanders, we just had a massive spike in multiple readings, including magic. Is everything okay down there?
Just doing science.
We touched something and it turned on. And then we touched it again and we turned off.
Okay.
Where was the magic located from?
Well, they mostly detected it coming from the opening of the thing, but there was actually a layer of it around the entire rock.
Oh, interesting.
In fact, it projected like a not spherical field, but a field that was matching the shape of the thing out to like 50 feet. It was not very strong and it was not very stable.
Interesting. Were they able to tell what kind of magic?
Well, they don't have all the magic sensors up and online yet until you get a void crystal, so it's somewhat.
Oh, that's right. We're kind of operating on.
Yeah, we're only on science right now.
Yeah.
Does touching it a third time turn it back on?
No.
The power cell. So maybe the power cells have been whatever power it stores is been expended.
It's possible.
If is there any receding like the I was gonna say, is there any way to like kind of get a sense of like where the magic is coming from, so I could like try and identify what's giving it? But
none of you had detect magic active when it surged. The ship had like a low grade passive one active, so that's about all you got.
Yeah. Okay. Shall we go further in and see if anything's changed?
There's other things in this room, I will remind you.
Oh, okay.
There's a large cabinet. Were you going to say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say what are those things? Sorry.
A large cabinet that resembles a metal wardrobe, some 10 feet tall, is currently closed. There is another metal cabinet, 4 feet tall. There's a rack on the wall that contains 3 delicately tapered wands made of a silvery metal. There is a recessed drawer alongside the rack of wands. And there are murals underneath the patina of space dust.
Do you want to just start opening cabinet?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to open the big one or the small one first?
Ooh, big one.
I mean, there's 4 of us. We could open both at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. The big cabinet contains an enormous suit of plate metal armor.
Bipedal plate metal armor?
The design is totally unfamiliar. It is 9 feet tall and has trilateral symmetry.
Oh.
Does the metal look? The metal itself is also unfamiliar to us, right?
No, this metal is steel, carbon steel.
Got it.
Engraved onto the 3 chest plates on this armor are intricate patterns made of the 3-pointed star motif. There are also 3 broad-bladed swords. The hilts of the weapons are ridged and channeled, as if fitted to manipulative organs only distantly related to humanoid hands.
Okay. And how many swords were there? You said 2?
3. One for each hand.
Hmm.
The 4-foot cabinet contains charts, star charts. They're inscribed onto sheets of a flexible metallicized material like metallicized mylar. However, while they must be charts, the symbology is completely unfamiliar, totally alien.
Does this count as language?
If you touch it in order to attempt to interpret it, the problem is it is not merely a matter of translation. It is a matter of method of thinking and of recording information. Even if you were to translate the letters, the thought processes and etc. are completely inhuman.
But it is progress.
Yes.
Still be worth it to, yeah, it might be worth it to take them.
Yes. I think that the charts make the most sense in terms of like identifying what this thing is.
Okay. You may add those. And again, anything else that you loot to the inventory.
Yeah. This is feeling more like either a space was it shuttle than an outpost or anything like that. But
I am curious. This almost seems like a navigation room. I'm curious if we want to try using the wands to tap on these stars. See what happens.
So the wands were the last thing in this area?
There's another thing in here as well.
There's a drawer, right?
Correct. So there's a rack on the wall that has the 3 wands, and there's a recessed drawer next to it. And the murals.
Yeah, let's open the recessed drawer.
Okay. Inside is a book made of leaf-like crystals.
Interesting. Is there writing or anything?
Yes.
Writing, drawings?
There is language written on it.
Okay.
Do I have the same problem as the star charts or
no?
Okay, this I can actually read.
Oh.
This translates as the lyric of the eternal lotus.
Huh.
And I would like each of you to roll a history check, please. This is one of those things you haven't encountered, but maybe you've learned about by doing some research of your own. Okay. This is a holy scripture for a non-human spacefaring species. It will take too long to read it. You can't do the Meteor Man thing where you touch the book and absorb its knowledge. So putting together, because it was written in a larger context, you are able to translate it, but it has a lot of cultural, like if you came from a culture that didn't know what sin is, You'd have
Is
you
this a
could
space
translate the word.
paladin spaceship thing?
So you have found that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take. I think anything that we can read, we'll take with us.
The
And
wands remain. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the wands next. Taking a quick glance at those.
Okay. 3 delicately tapered wands made of silvery metal. You are not familiar with the metal type.
And this does not represent. This is not similar to any other metal we've seen in this place.
Correct.
Okay.
Except perhaps the metal that the 3-pointed star in the middle of the room is made of. It might be similar. But until you can do a full lab analysis, you won't know for sure.
Sure.
You're just basing it on mass. Also, remember earlier when we were like, can the drone carry those things out? It's 0G.
That's a good point.
Just a question of how much energy it takes for it to move it out. But yes, 3 wands that may be made of the same material.
I mean, if you have it, we don't know what this does, so I'm down to take this as well. If you have any, if anyone else here though has like concerns with that,
Zomkug doesn't care. He's like, "Hey, cool loot."
Well, it's not loot; it's research. It's research, but you know.
Yeah. You call it research. I call it plunder. All that matters is what happens to it when we get back. Manda
That's the research part that's going to happen.
Research is nuts. Manda will wants samples and information.
Okay. Yeah, I guess then we'll take them because you said there was what was the last thing that was here?
Murals.
Okay.
After a little bit of clearing, they show planets. You can only refer to them as planets. They are disc worlds, torus-shaped worlds, donut-shaped worlds, flat worlds. In fact, the flat one actually that you see there is a I don't remember what it's called. It's a space structure that is built around a sun on the same scale as a Dyson sphere. An enormous disk built with the sun at its center on a absolutely like it has a radius of 1 astronomical unit or more.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. We're talking astroengineering. There are no signs or depictions of the creatures who made this place.
What a weird dichotomy. Swords and armor, and then spacefaring astronomical distances and like crafted worlds. If we've gotten everything we can from here, let's go to the other room and then...
Okay, you have 3 rooms you can access from here.
So one is the room that we just emptied.
Well, 4 rooms you can access from here.
Oh, okay. So
there's
not
the entrance room, which you
Right.
came through, that had the tuning plate in it.
Mhm.
You are in the central chamber. There are 3 other rooms out from here. One of them was the Space Drake's lair. Your drone has fairly thoroughly investigated it and hauled out all the filthy lucre.
Okay. So there's 2 more that we can explore then, right?
Correct.
One has the saddle, if that's my memory serves. I don't remember what was in the last one.
The last one was hundreds of tiny, it had racks holding hundreds of tiny scrolls made of the same metallicized mylar material.
Okay. That's the one I wanted to explore because that information.
Okay. Your away team floats down there using the micro thrusters in your all over the suit, actually. Manda's, because she has cybernetics, she's plugged into it directly, so she's not using the joysticks. She's just, swimming effectively. The walls here are lined with racks containing hundreds of tiny scrolls, each made of the same material as the charts. The scrolls are contained in metal tubes. Mounted on the wall opposite the tunnel that you came in through is a box-like device with a square piece of milky white crystal set into its front. Below this crystal is a circular hole exactly the right size to accept one of the metal scroll containers.
And okay, so I'll pick up at random one of the scrolls, or one of the tubes. Can I access the scroll?
You can open it. However, it doesn't look like, it looks like it's designed to be opened the same way that like a pill capsule is designed to be opened, where it's designed to function closed, but you can access the contents.
Okay. Actually, before I try and force it open, I would like to just put it in that box thing.
Okay. You stick the tube into the box, and the crystal glows, and symbols appear on it. It's effectively a display screen. That square crystal is a display screen. A wide variety of symbols appear on it.
Can I make heads or tails of these symbols?
If you touch it with comprehend languages, roll an intelligence check.
Alrighty.
So it still is utterly alien.
Sure.
But these scrolls contain, you can move the symbols around. Like you can touch the screen and move things around.
Okay.
You've been able to determine that these contain information about the worlds depicted in the other room.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Galactic coordinates, atmosphere type, density, occupants. It's very, very hard to interpret it. It needs further analysis, but you've for sure confirmed that. There is one word on there. God, I don't know if you'd be able to translate that. Yeah, I don't know of a proper way that this would translate over. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's totally cool.
So this is a huge database of information about different worlds.
Right. Okay. And is this thing magical in nature, or is it entirely scientific?
Roll an Arcana check. You may both do this. This is magic.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep, that's magic.
Huh. Oh my god. So there's so much information here.
It's also important to note, and you figured this out because you rolled a natural 20, the ability to move the symbols around is fairly important for interacting with and deciphering it. So it's like a program. It's almost more like a program than just data, than just catalog information. Because what's encoded on the scroll, on the metal scroll, is not exactly what you see. It's a program.
Got it. So basically, whatever's on on the scroll is more instructions of how to.
Yeah.
Replicate.
Here's all the different information. Here's how it, load it like this, display it like this. It's interfaced with, the user can access it by moving these symbols around in order to contextualize the location of this, etc.
Okay.
Which means that if you just read the scrolls, it will not be the same.
Right. We need to build the machine to read the information, which
correct.
Basically, we'd have to reverse engineer the. Okay. And this appears to be bolted into the wall, like part of the wall. It's not.
Yes.
It's not coming out. Okay.
I mean, you could remove it. It would be destructive.
Yeah. All right. I think we'll take one scroll then, just for an idea. Actually, we'll take two at random because we know they are instruction sets. It might give us some methodology to be able to reverse engineer it later.
Okay.
Something that I have apparently become more competent doing out of necessity more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And unless there's something you want, De La Reese or any of the other crew members, I think we can head out from here.
There's a second type of information contained here. Logs.
Oh.
Yeah. And you rolled a natural 20, so all I'm going to give you is that this thing was absolutely mobile. It was this rock moved.
Got it. Cool. We have a lot of information. We could spend a long time here, but we have a more pressing mission. So let's take our research materials, and then we can, when we have time, we can try and decipher it later.
Yeah. Is there a way to mark this location too with the
Already
ship,
done.
I imagine?
Already
Okay.
done. Gnosis, the moment that you do this, Gnosis is recording your travel, triangulated coordinates for how to get there. Hey, Shoepuff! I have to stop my dog from peeing in the living room.
Okay. Oh, poor thing.
The game master has dangled a library in front of us and said, "You have a time limit."
Yeah. This is merely a side quest.
To be fair, we did fully solve one side quest, so
That's true. That's true. But the completionist in me is like, I mean, we did get a Drake already, so
yeah.
I feel like, I don't know.
Crisis averted.
Yay!
All right. So you've recorded this location. Do make a record of that somewhere, but if you bring it up again, I'll be like, the nice thing is your support team back home selected this place because they found a black hole. So they already gave you the coordinates for it, but now you have the in-system coordinates for hey, there's this rock. It's at this distance and it's moving at this speed. So now if you have all that data and you know how much time has elapsed since we recorded it, you should be able to figure out where it is in the system.
Right.
Right.
Kerbal
It's too bad. It's too bad we already in the previous session realized that the saddle was not for the Drakes.
Did you want to
Also,
investigate
not
that room?
for us either.
Say again.
Yeah. Did you want to investigate the saddle room?
I think let's do due process and go through it. I've taken 2 of the program scrolls, selected at random because I don't really have much other reasoning. There's nothing else to really kind of guide my reasoning, essentially. I would like to record the symbols and basically a replication of the data that we discovered through the program, so we can use that to translate later, or try and figure out this language later. But the program is the one that we will be able to actually physically work with. So
Gnosis can take your feed. And
okay, perfect.
Fast read and record everything that matters.
Yeah.
This
We
is
don't
a
have
very
time to go
advanced
through
vessel.
everything. Yeah, we don't have time to go through everything, but whatever we can go through. Yeah.
It's not like you read the whole scroll, so Gnosis hasn't, and it's double-sided, so you haven't done the whole scroll, but everything that you've seen has been recorded and will be uploaded and Gnosis can process it.
Cool. But yeah, I think that's everything that we want from here. So let's head to the saddle room and then head out.
All right. This chamber is perfectly spherical, with smooth, metal-surfaced walls. Hanging in the geometric center of the chamber is a strangely shaped saddle. Now that you have more information, this was designed for a trilateral creature. I will also say it's floating in the center of the room with no visible anchors. That is all that you see. Go ahead.
Oh, so it's designed for a trilateral creature to use for riding, but what does it seem like it's designed to ride?
It's floating.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily, you can't really tell what it's designed to ride. It might just be a seat.
Oh, are we like maybe in
The control room, like the cockpit, essentially.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Are we able to get up there?
Yeah, it's 0 G.
Is
You
there-
have thrusters.
So it's just floating there, but like
It's not
still.
moving at all. It's like immobile. Yeah, it's hanging. Let's say it's hanging rather than floating. That implies less.
Yeah. And there's nothing like connected to it we can see.
Correct.
Interesting. Is that the only thing in this room?
Yes.
So the walls are completely smooth. I wonder if there would have been a way to like project a star map on it potentially and use it for navigation. I'm gonna investigate the saddle.
Okay. How are you investigating it?
I'm gonna go up to it. I'm going to first look at it and see if there's anything, any fine details or anything that I notice. And then I will probably touch it.
Okay. Do an investigation check.
22.
Right. It has no visible seams or anything else on it. No symbols, no circuitry, no glowing anything. When you touch it, the metal walls of this chamber turn completely dark, except that it's studded with stars.
Yes. What is it made of?
The saddle?
Yeah.
A synthetic material with which you are unfamiliar.
So this is in fact a control. Excellent. Can we tell if
Go ahead.
Can we tell if what we're looking at here is the same as what's like outside? Is this showing a view of what's outside?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Does the ship pop up along with it, or is this more of a? Okay, so this isn't like a real time thing. This is more of like a Google Earth type thing.
Right.
How out of date is it?
By Gnosis's analysis, several million years.
Oh my god.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that whole time abyss thing. Yeah.
Million years.
Damn. Okay. So strictly speaking, this is like the oldest piece of constructed thing we've ever come across, right?
Yes.
By like orders of magnitude.
Yes.
Wild.
Oh. Interesting that it's still powering on too.
Which leads me to believe it's like powered through either some sort of magical system or through like solar energy. Or some other form of gathering energy via, you know, non-burning phases.
I mean, I don't really think there's anything else I can do in this room.
Also, I think we interrupted you, Gia. You were saying something?
Nope.
Okay.
Or if I was, it's gone.
Fair enough. How is it just if I go up to like the saddle and like push on it, like put the thrusters on it, it doesn't move, right?
Correct.
So it's like bound in space despite no apparent.
Yes.
Man, this exceeds my like both scientific and magical. No, not strictly speaking. Magical would. I feel like there are other magical ways we could do this.
Mm-hmm.
According to my database, the magical item called an immovable rod demonstrates a similar capability.
The only thing is the immovable rod is tied to a space. It would have to be tied to like the entire ship. So like when the ship moves, the seat isn't like removed from its out.
Some kind of spatial anchor or
Yeah.
relative spatial anchor.
That is so fascinating. That's exactly where my mind went as well with the Okay, cool. I don't think there's much else we can glean from it in the time frame that we have. But we have some stuff to take with us that like we can research in our downtime, which is, better than what we had before.
You have definitely sought out new life and new civilizations. And
the best part is
no
we
one
don't
has
need to
gone
follow-
before for a long time. Yeah, fuck the Prime Directive.
Well, as I say, we don't need to follow the Prime Directive because they're clearly likely more advanced than we are. If this is millions of
Fair
years
deal.
old.
Look, you're like giving high-tech weapons of mass destruction to elves. I think we do not care about the Prime Directive in this house.
Yeah, it's a
That
little
ship
late
has-
for that.
That spaceship has space sailed.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we are at the halfway point. We're all feeling a little bit kind of tired today. Do we want to end here or do we want to do another half?
I think I can go either way at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
I think I'm down to like get to the start of the black hole. And then before any like if there are like massive breakdowns there, which who knows what'll happen. But I'm down to because you lose English at least a little bit longer.
Okay. Not to spoil anything, but maybe we don't take a break.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What? Going on the mission has pitfalls?
Mm-hmm.
Never would have seen that one coming.
Yeah. So the whole party is brought back on board and decontaminated, and all the artifacts that you brought are vaulted for processing in the lab. Gnosis and Manda and whoever else are going to go ahead and get to work on that. And all that's left to do is to drive close enough to the event horizon of a black hole for an Esper to pull crystals from it.
No big deal. I'm going to attempt to feed the Drake on the way there.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to throw some... We have space replicators, right?
Yes, but not the good ones yet. Once you have those crystals, then it will the good replicators come online. So you will
That's
be able
fine. It just needs to be like meat of some sort.
Okay. Roll an animal handling check with disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage?
It's not an animal, it's a dragon.
Oh, okay. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Okay. You go to feed it. You put the food in the chamber. And it immediately just chomps down the food. And then lunges towards you.
Oh shit.
roll an acrobatics or athletics check, please, Delarice.
Good thing I have high dex. I say as I roll awfully. Let's find out. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It's blind. So it lunges towards you and just hits the wall. And when it hits the wall, it starts like flying against it in a weird pattern.
Oh no. Does it hurt?
Roll a medicine check. No, it doesn't appear to be hurt. It appears to be trying to go around the wall, but it can't.
Okay.
Now it's in atmosphere.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk out and close the door.
Okay. All right. All right. Anything else before we drive towards the event horizon?
I don't think so.
Okay. The team gathers on the bridge to go over the plan. Levenka, I believe, is one of your engineers, and I think it's Zivarad. Zivarad is the one who is the Esper, who is going to be attempting to pull, not through gravitational force. I mean, through gravitational force, but not trying to outpull a black hole, because that doesn't work. But through a spatial anomaly and gravitational manipulation, siphon them through space-time into a collectible range. This may be the most difficult thing I have done.
He's very nonchalant about it.
Okay. Everyone gets to their stations, and interrupt me if you want to do anything differently. They start taking the vessel, and Gnosis is carefully analyzing the gravitational waves and the radiation output and everything else like that. As the ship is getting closer, more things start to affect it. Gravity altering the directionality, intense gravity altering wavelengths and transmissions and sensor data becoming skewed, seeing the opposite side of it, or seeing yourselves backward, detecting yourselves when it goes near there because it got curved and bent around. Looking at the thing, you mostly see sort of an accretion disk around it. But again, you see it like this, and then it's also like twisted up on itself. It's not a, what's that thing? It's not a Mobius strip, and it's not like an impossible piece of, well, it looks impossible, but it, according to Gnosis's analysis, it isn't really that shape. That's just what it looks like from here. The closer you get, the more you start to feel the ship sort of creaking, taking strain. And
I assure you, all of this was calculated. The ship is capable of getting closer. I cannot say it is without any danger, but this was in mind when this vessel was designed.
Zivarad is just sitting there kind of going like, closer. No, closer. Suddenly, Binary just dropped a Streamloots card right when we're about to leave, right when we're about to end. There is a massive jolt, a complete power failure across the entire ship. Emergency power picks up, and a huge gravitational wave makes the whole thing just creak and crunch. The ship is at 50% damage, all systems are offline, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. But before we go, LaFawn, do me a favor and roll 1d8.
1d8.
Oh,
1d8, please.
3.
A 3. Oh, brilliant. The
I
card,
don't like
the card that Binary played was Invasion. And you rolled a 3 on it, which means it's a planar threat. But
So we're in a black hole and we're facing a planar threat.
Well, this doesn't mean it happens right now. It just means I add it to the ongoing storyline. But I know exactly what I am going to do with that.
Oh, no.
And on that delightful note,
I
we'll go
don't
ahead
like
and take an early end tonight. Good night, everybody. We will see you next time on Coriander Society.